you're planning to vote with your wallet in 2024, you should know that the Conservative American Enterprise, a well-known conservative think tank, has just come out and said that Trump's proposed 20% tariffs would be one of the biggest tax hikes on this country in decades. And they have calculated that it would cost the U.S. consumer about $3.9 trillion. And like any other tax increase, that will have a markedly negative impact on growth and employment, as well as hurting U.S. exporters. Now, you might have heard President Trump consistently saying these tariffs will be paid for by foreign countries, boosting U.S. growth and bringing manufacturing back to America. But most economists, from the left to the right, disagree with his assessment. In fact, conservative Republicans, who are very much in favor of other parts of Trump's economic plan, like the tax cuts for themselves and corporations because they believe those will boost growth, are deeply concerned that these tariffs are almost going to completely offset any gains they're going to make from the tax cuts. But since us regular people won't be getting those tax cuts, we're not even talking about breaking even. We're going to be getting, as VP Harris keeps saying, a 20% tax increase on everything we buy. Even the extremely conservative Cato Institute has put out a paper saying that such aggressive protectionism would be extremely damaging to the economy and our broader foreign policy goals. And for anyone who might kick back and say, well, listen, Congress is in charge of the country's money, so if these tariffs are going to be so bad for us, then they could just stop it, right? Wrong. Even if they were inclined to stop it, they can't. Because over the years, tariffs have basically become solely controlled by the executive branch of our government. So all Trump has to do is declare some sort of national emergency, no specificity on what, and he is free to put in whatever tariffs he wants, whenever he wants, and no one can stop him. And finally, for any Trump apologist who will say that these tariffs are just a negotiating tactic, Donald Trump's other plans are completely dependent on the profit he claims he's going to be making off these tariffs. So it is not a tactic. It is a policy. But the people should understand that it's a policy economists and financial experts are being extremely clear would be very hard on Americans. So unless you want the biggest tax hike this country has had in the last 50 years, then your wallet might want to reconsider its vote.